Okay, so I sort of soft launched my pregnancy, I don't know, a few days ago or something like that. Anyway, I was only like 8.5 weeks pregnant, and I usually don't say anything that early, but everybody pretty much knows. Um, and now that I do content, I mean, obviously I didn't do content whenever I had my last children, but I don't know, it's like kind of hard to not talk about it so early because it has affected my life so much. And like I saw this girl say that, like, oh, they don't talk about pregnancy in the very beginning, and they really don't. They don't talk about it very much. Also, my situation is that I was on um, Manjaro for like, it was like a low dose of Manjaro for like a year, over a year. Okay. This was not a planned pregnancy. All pregnancies are wanted over here, but like we weren't planning it. So luckily, I knew we had made like a little mistake. Okay. So I waited to actually like take my dose until I either like missed my period or whatever. I wanted to make sure. I didn't want to continue to take the Manjaro if there was any possibility that I was pregnant. Cause I mean, like, I don't know what that's supposed to do, to a baby. And, um, so yeah, anyway, talking about the beginning of pregnancy and then also post Manjaro, okay? Um, like getting off of the medication like you're starving to death, okay? Um, cuz like I've taken like a month off before and your appetite comes back very quickly, but then it will even out to where it's like, like normal, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what happened here is that it did that and I felt fine and I was like eating however much like I felt like I needed, right? But then I'm also like nauseous and I'm not the type to like throw up whenever I am pregnant. But I will get car sick like if I eat and then get in the car and I'm in the passenger seat, so that was a problem. But I haven't thrown up at all, so that's good. But anyway, I have had to really, so that was like around, I want to say like 5 weeks pregnant because we knew immediately, okay? Because like I said, we had a little slip up, all right? So we already knew to look out. Anyway, so we went away for 4th of July and we were in Tennessee. And so I have like all your regular symptoms, but I'm like bloated, like so bloated. I don't remember feeling bloated ever in the first trimester, ever at all, honestly. I mean, like, you feel bloated because you're huge and pregnant eventually, but like, I have felt so freaking bloated. I can't eat just anything, And that is very much like the Manjaro journey, right? Is that you can't just eat anything. The medication essentially tries to keep you from eating crap, Um, and it's not even that like I can't eat carbs because like I can. Carbs actually do settle my stomach and I haven't broken out a whole bunch from them and I normally would. I really can't tolerate carbs. But sugar initially wasn't an issue, but I think now it is. I don't know what it was. Like I don't know if like I accidentally will like overfill myself or something, but I don't know, or like maybe some things are like too heavy. Like I ate biscuits and gravy yesterday and I felt like I could sleep all day, but then I had like indigestion so bad. I don't know. So like today, like starting today, I am doing things a lot differently. I am 9 weeks pregnant now, 9 weeks in like one day. And I have had like, it's like the pre-sweetened Greek yogurt from Sam's because I didn't have the plain stuff, but I just needed yogurt, period. And so I'm doing that with like a little bit of like this nut Nutrail granola that I have. And then like I ate grapes this morning with an egg and then like a cheese tortilla. Like literally just like the most basic stuff that I know is just going to be easy on my stomach. It's not going to bloat me. Because, like, I tried to eat, like, roast and rice the other night, and it was a mistake. Like, it was such a mistake. I think it was roast and rice. Something with rice. Anyway. But I can have noodles, though. It's really, really weird because that is not... I don't know if it's, like, this pregnancy or whatever, or I don't know what it is, but... I used to only just be able to eat rice as like my carb, and maybe like low carb tortillas. But I made chicken noodle soup and I'm able to eat the egg noodles. And it doesn't bloat me or give me weird side effects. Very, very strange. So, anyway, I'm prioritizing fruit, which really sucks because now, they got like the diarrhea virus all over the place. Which, I mean, like, all the produce comes from the same exact place anyway. So it's like, they're like, well, don't buy it from here. And it's like, they get it from the same people. Anyway, okay. Different post altogether, right? I mean, I ain't even going to post about that because I'm not like an expert or anything. It's just like, come on. Do we not know that by now? But anyway, so I'm trying to prioritize like eating fruits. Like this morning I had like apples and peanut butter with granola and yogurt. And then, I had grapes. Did I say that? I had grapes and an egg, one fried egg, and then the cheese tortilla. And then, I don't know, like I'm trying to eat small throughout the day. And just like stuff that I know is not going to be like too heavy on me. I'm like scared to eat meat right now for some reason. I just keep thinking like chicken, like I can do chicken. So I might, if I leave today to go get fruit, because I need to do a fruit restock because I have like nothing. All I have is apples and like a little bit of grapes left. And I'll grab like a couple rotisserie chickens or whatever. But yeah, and then, the talking too much and then you just can't breathe, I don't know. I just don't remember it being this dramatic. I'm like burping all the freaking time. I don't know. I waited tables with Anna at least until like 5 months. And then they put me up at the host stand because like I could not walk. Like she would not let me walk without like kicking me in the vagina. And it was so painful. And then like also like my pubic bone will get really, really sore, and that's already starting to happen. So I'm happy that I only clean houses. My son can come and help me. And he, I'm going to pay him much more to pick up the slack as time goes on because I'm going to get exhausted so fast. And right now he already takes care of like a lot of the vacuuming because that will already wear me out. So this is just fun. But yeah, and I need to start working out again. My back was hurting really bad yesterday. I thought that I had like pneumonia. Y'all, I was getting so paranoid. And so I was like, I got to go to urgent care today or whatever. Anyway, I woke up, took my 5-pound weights, and I did like an upper back workout. And I felt perfectly fine today. But yeah, and I did get sick. I got sick right after 4th of July. My mom came here, dropped the kids off because they stayed with her for the summer. And we told them, that we were pregnant and everything. But I got sick, like, as soon as she got here. And I've been sick, I swear, for, like, 2 weeks. And so that's another thing is, like, I was so freaking sick. I don't know what it was. I really don't know what the heck that was. I'm still kind of dealing with it. I'm still a little bit congested, just enough to be annoying. But on the mend, I'm trying to get back into my routine, really, because that, I think, will kill it. And then I like moved around the living room, so it's like the couch is here, and I don't know. I'm all over the place, y'all. I don't know what I don't know. I feel good. I feel good today, thank goodness. But like seriously, there are some days where I'm just like I'm in the bed all day long. And I don't like that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm very productive, like I have to be for my mental health. So, I don't know. I'm ready to get out of the first trimester, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. We're excited. But okay, so that's my 9-week update.